Bonjour, Belle. Hello, beautiful. I'm Patrice, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. As we walk into 2022, we're going to discuss all the things that happened in 2021. But first, let's address the big elephant in the room. Yeah, I had to quarantine because I contracted the virus. I'm feeling so much better, y'all. It was icky. I'm on like day 11 now. I still have a headache, but I can breathe. I have energy. Today was the first day that I actually ventured out into the world. I was really actually happy to get back to the house after being in the house and wanting to get out. That's that. Let's talk about what happened in 2021. Today is the last day of the year. I'm really sad because we lost Betty White today, and I love her. She's amazing. Goodbye 2021. I'm looking forward to 2022. I'm thankful to be here, but I just, oh my God. We're walking out of 2021 with gratitude. Yeah. Let's start with January. I wrote my first short for my Dhar Mann friends, and I was really excited. It was going to be a big cast of my friends. It wasn't my first feature or short film, but it was my first for them. That was going to be Riki, Nick, Carl, Brianni, Sofia, and Royal, and then of course I was going to play in it as well. Of course, we know that didn't happen. Oh, a big thing that happened in January, I joined Clubhouse, but I didn't do anything. So basically at that time, I got the invitation for Clubhouse and I opened an account and just sat on it. As you guys know, on February 14th, one of my friends, Carl Judie, passed away. That sucked because we thought he was gonna make it through, and he didn't, and that, this virus sucks. But that's what happened in February, so obviously we weren't able to film rerun, and I haven't been able to cast it since then. Like, I haven't even thought about anybody else, because it was supposed to be like Carl's breakout role as like a bad guy, because you know he's always playing a good guy. So I was really looking forward to it, and then all of that happened. I know eventually I will cast it. I'm getting closer to feeling okay with casting someone else in the role, but it was written for Carl. Some good things that happened in February. I did a job shadowing as a college teacher. I also did a presentation for some college-bound students with one of my previous books, so that was fun. That was nerve-wracking but exciting at the same time. In March, I wrote the first version of 2 Minutes. Well, Nick actually asked me to write it like in a day or two. So I wrote the first version, then I wrote a second version, and Colin rewrote it because I didn't have time. And he rewrote it. I think he did a great job. And then we filmed it. It was a lot of fun. That was a lot of fun filming with them. The kids are always great to film with. They are so professional. In April, I actually started attending Clubhouse meetings, and that's where I met a bulk of my good friends now in there. Incredible people, incredible writers, actors, and I've had an amazing time ever since. We're still connected to this day. April was a big month. It was kind of like a month of redemption. In this same month is when I got the epiphany for Bonsw Shæ, Good Morning. I had the idea for the story in the back of my mind, and what I did was I put it in my concept folder, and then in the screenwriters group we were having like a forum, and there was a guest speaker. The light just came on, and I thought, oh my God, I'm going to make that story, that idea, into a web series. Thus, Bonsw Shæ, Good Morning was born. It took me forever to come up with the name, but I think the name is so fitting now. I love it. I started writing in May, and I actually cast everyone but one of my co-stars for Bonsw Shæ, Good Morning. I co-authored the book Color Me Capable with my son, and in May I did an author interview. My son and I also read and recorded the book so that we could share it with classrooms across the US. Oh my gosh. What a humbling experience it's been with Color Me Capable. In June, I cast the last member for my web series, Bonsw Shæ, Good Morning. So that's when we met Cliff, and he became part of our web series and our family. In July, we filmed our first episode of Bonsw Shæ, Good Morning. And oh my gosh, it was a lot to do. It was a little stressful because I was a little rusty. I hadn't done it in a long time, but it was a lot of fun. My friends came out of the woodworks to help, and we had an amazing time. What happened in August? I had a birthday and Royal had a birthday. So you guys know that our birthdays are literally just a day apart. It's his birthday first and then it's mine. We filmed actually the weekend just before our birthday. A couple of days prior to that, I was an extra on a major TV show, which I can't name because it hasn't come out yet, but I'm super excited because we got a feature. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun filming in the desert. And it was hot and I was in full costume, vintage costume. That was so much fun. In September, we filmed more episodes. I finished writing the rest of season 1 for Bonsw Shæ, Good Morning. My baby girl moved out on her own. That was really hard because we're like super, super close. It was around about this time that I started really focusing on finding me and transforming me and getting back to who I am. October, I went home for my baby cousin's wedding. It was wonderful. My aunt wasn't there. I hadn't been back to that church since her funeral, and it was really hard. I just kept thinking, oh my gosh, Cindy, if you could see this, I know you think it was amazing. We made it through. It was a beautiful wedding, beautiful reception, and yeah. Oh my gosh. November, I started taking Creole classes, which is Creole. My co-star actually has been helping along the way with making certain that the Creole words that we use in our script are accurate. I'm learning my heritage, my language. Sometimes I go back and visit my family and I get a word or two here and there and understand a few things, but now I'm able to really connect to the Creole culture, and I just feel so blessed and so thankful for that. I went to a screening, a film screening in November. That was a lot of fun because it was for my Clubhouse friends, so that was super exciting to be able to see them in person. I let go of a lot of pain, a lot of anxiety, and I lost 23 pounds. And that's when I realized that I actually hit my target first goal, which was pounds. Also in November is when I started Globe Up. I don't know, it just came to me. I thought, you know what, I'm going through this transformation and I want to share everything that's happening with me with other people. I was hoping that it could inspire someone else to find themselves and transform. And then I danced with myself for the first time in years in November. In December, I got to go home and see my mom twice in 1 year, which was wonderful. I got to see my mom and my dad. A huge thing happened yesterday. Oh my gosh. So the day before the last day of the year, I paid off all of my credit card debt. All of it! All of it! Oh my gosh. I have no credit card debt. None! Now I'm like, I'm not doing that again. So the only thing I have left are my student loans. Oh my God, I got a lot of them. It'd be nice if I could just wipe those out. I can now invest more. My daughter and I started a business this month as well. I finished a rewrite for a feature. My daughter and I had this huge trip planned where we were going to see our first Broadway show on actual Broadway. It wasn't our first Broadway show, but our first show on Broadway. But we had to cancel it because I had the virus. I'm glad we kind of canceled it because they ended up canceling the Broadway shows just because the virus is like spreading so much. So that is my year in review. I am walking into 2022 with gratitude, with an open heart to give and receive, and I'm so excited for us, guys. And when I say us, I'm talking about you, me. I'm excited for 2022. I'm not going into it with reservations. I'm going into it with a thankful heart. In the store today, this guy asked me, he just out of the blue said, "So do you have any resolutions?" And I'm like, no, actually I don't do resolutions. I make plans. I set out to achieve them, and then I check them off as I complete them. That's how I operate, and I encourage you guys to do the same. I do hope that you achieve all that you set out to do this year. I hope that you make plans, you set goals, and you work towards achieving those goals. And when you reach your goals, say yeah, then go and achieve some more. Okay guys, so that is it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Do me a huge favor. If you like this video, if it resonated with you, give it a huge thumbs up and subscribe. Hit the notification button so that you'll know when new videos are coming out, and also do share, yes, because we want to glow up. Now, guys, stay healthy. Have a happy, joyful, loving, prosperous, successful new year. Until next time, keep glowing. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye.